Clouds have moved back in after a beautiful day yesterday. The sunshine we had yesterday, clouds have moved back in, and we are expected to see some rainfall return for our weekend. 30s outside right now, a little chilly here to start our Saturday morning. These are the clouds coming in here across Cape Charles. Fun little look here. Looks cool out there this morning, feeling like a winter should. Some snowflakes as close to home as Charlottesville. They are going to stay to our north. We are going to have this warm front wiggle into the region here, and it's bringing us a good batch of some rainfall here. So a soggy afternoon will unfold, but it's this afternoon. We're going to be pretty dry throughout most of the morning, all the way to about the noon or even 1 o'clock hour. It is after that we see some of that rainfall take over across the region. And I do think that most of the rainfall will be across Virginia. Northeastern North Carolina will just have a few showers this afternoon with temperatures in the mid-50s. So along the Albemarle Sound, we're looking good for our Saturday. Along the south side, we're looking good for most of the morning. We'll see that rain unfold as we talked about after about the noon hour. And then on our peninsulas here, we're looking pretty soggy this afternoon. That's where the bulk of the rainfall is going to be. That's why temperatures will be pinned in the 40s throughout most of the afternoon. Now, as the front lifts to the north later on tonight, we will have the wind develop out of the southwest, and we will throw a few passing downpours into the mix. The wind is going to be the story overnight to tomorrow morning. Winds gusting to 35 miles an hour as early as 6 a.m. And then we've got winds gusting to around 40 plus miles an hour briefly tomorrow afternoon. Very weird and windy, and that'll put our temperatures up near 70. So kind of feeling like a spring day, especially when you start the morning in the 60s at 8 a.m. Rain chances tomorrow coming in right around the middle of the day, after a few of those passing downpours overnight. These through the middle of the day could bring a few thunderstorms with them as well. It's going to be with the cold front as it crashes into the region here. So we have the clouds increasing throughout the day today. Here comes today's rainfall around maybe 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon, starting to fill in. Look where most of it is. Peninsulas in the south side, passing showers here or there for northeastern North Carolina. So drier south of the state line here. The front starts to push to the north this evening and tonight, so it lifts most of the rainfall north of the region. Breeze out of the southwest starts to get going after midnight. Here's a few of those passing downpours overnight that move through quickly, so that'll be while we're sleeping. We wake up 7, 8 a.m. on Sunday. Most of that overnight rain's lifted north. We have a little bit of dry time throughout most of Sunday morning with that breeze going out of the southwest to crank those temperatures. And then here comes the cold front, and here comes the chance of a few thunderstorms rumbling through the region here. Between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. I know it's a big window. We could see the rainfall move in around the I-95 corridor and then move out, but probably closer to the middle of the day, we see some of the rainfall move in, some thunderstorms move into the region. Let's just stay weather aware. Some of those wind gusts could be a little bit strong, maybe potentially damaging. By 4 or 5 o'clock this or Sunday afternoon, the rain is out, and we clear things out by Sunday evening, Sunday night. Behind a cold front, of course, is some cold air. It's going to be dry air, so it carves out some dry time for us on Monday and Tuesday before the next system moves in the middle of next week. So as that cold, dry air comes in on Monday and Tuesday, it could set us up for our next chance of some wintry precipitation. Right now, it looks like Wednesday will be mostly dry with increasing clouds, and then by the end of the day, some snow or wintry mix develops first, then could flip over to some rain. And then on Thursday, we'll be flirting with that rain-snow line like we always do here in Hampton Roads. Right now, it looks like it's mostly rain and a wintry mix, but it could possibly end as briefly snow on Thursday. We have a lot of questions with this. There's so much uncertainty, so we cannot and do not have an answer for if this is going to be all snow, how much snow it's going to be, if it's going to be all rain. These are all possibilities. Is it going to be a wintry mix? These are all possibilities. The timing, also a possibility of it being maybe just Wednesday night and then move out Thursday. Maybe it's overnight to Thursday morning. Maybe it's just Thursday. So lots of questions next week. Let's focus on this weekend because we have some active weather coming up this weekend, especially with the chance of a few thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon with that weird breeze out of the southwest, a breeze that's just kind of going, wait a minute, why is it feeling like spring here on our Sunday here? So we got a couple days to monitor next week's forecast. Maddie, let's just get through this weekend.